what happened is I went out the first Friday night was here, which happened to be my birthday, and it was Shabbos Hanukkah last year, and I went out to the park after dinner, which is usually my minhag, to walk around a little bit and breathe a little air, you know. So I started to schmooze with some of these kids, and I wear a shtreimel and white socks and gold stripes, and I walked up to these group of kids, and they were sitting on the bench, and they're smoking cigarettes, and you know, the guys that are just now breaking Shabbos throw the cigarette, because here comes a Jew, and pulls his kippah out of his pocket and puts it back on his head, and they go, you know. And the other guys who have been doing it longer, they just keep smoking the cigarettes, and they don't care. So I walked up and said, "Hi guys, what's going on? I'm new in town. My name's Reb Nati. You know, can I talk with you guys?" And you know, go. This one kid said, "Lech mipo dasi, go out of here, you religious guy." I says, "Why? I want to talk to you." He said, "No, we don't want to talk to you. Lech mipo, go from here." He's being rude, but you know, he's saying, "Go away from here." And you know, then he goes, "Go away from here before we kick your tail."
Yeah.
So I said, "I don't want to fight. I came to talk. I know you guys will tell me the truth. I want to know what's going on. I also have teenagers. I want to know what's happening in Beit Shemesh. Come on, we can be friends. Go away. Just go away." So I'm not going anywhere. So I started to talk to another kid. This guy finished his cigarette, threw it, jumped up off the bench, thought he was grabbing a hold of an old Yiddish guy, and got himself flipped on his back, because I was a United States Marine for 10 years. So I handed my shtreimel to this other kid. I did a push-up for every year I was alive for my birthday that night, and I kissed this kid on the nose, picked him up, dusted him off, and said, "Next time before you jump on an old man, make sure who you're jumping on." So that night, I made a rapport with these kids, and there was some other instances similar to that, but I started going out on Friday night with a 6-pack of beer and a bag of pretzels. Sit down on the bench. Oh, they're coming. Soon they'll be here. "Hi, how you doing? A little beer, blah, blah, blah." Schmooze with the kids. Listen to them. Understand where they're coming from. Okay? So then they started coming to the shul. They don't go to shul. They haven't gone to shul in a couple of years. Some of them, a few years. Wow. You know, they're coming with the earrings and nose rings and tail rings. And well, I didn't say a word, but they started shedding these things. Friday night, once a month, we have an egg Shabbat here where the kids come. I put a little whiskey on the table, we eat, we sing songs. I listen to them for about 2/3 of the time, and 1/3 of the time I get to put in some Torah. But this Torah sticks with them because I took the time to listen to them. I took the time to care about them. We were giving shirim on Friday night called the Schmooze over in Sun Gardens, and for couples, for married couples. My wife and I were going out and giving a shiur on Friday night, and it was very motivational for people. We're trying to make a difference. We're trying to spread the Emunah message. Basically, what we're trying to do, to skip forward a little bit, is bring Rabbi Nachman. You know, I don't want to say we're indoctrinating people, but in the generation we are today, you see what's going on in the world. How things are falling apart. The dollar's going, the family's going, everything's falling apart. But I came upon Reb Nachman and understood that his teachings are the medicine that we need to cure these ills. We all suffer from a disease called immunodeficiency syndrome. It's a terrible, debilitating disease for a Jew. From that disease, we fall into a situation which I call heresy-induced insanity. We start to believe that by the might of my flesh, or my military strength, or my political savvy, or my financial backing, I can control the outcome of what's going on in my world. And the Torah says we're not in control of that. We're not in control of it at all. The job now for the Jew that's wanting to help today and to maybe bring, really my only goal, you want to know what do you want at the end of it? If I can help participate in bringing the Gula 1 minute early, it doesn't sound like a lot. 1 minute, 60 seconds early, by rachamim, by chesed, by mercy and loving kindness, then I've accomplished a lot. And if I can bring it 1 minute closer, and you can bring it 1 minute closer, and Terry can bring it 1 minute closer, and Ehud, well, we get 603,855 guys together. We just brought it 600,855 guys minutes sooner than it was going to be. So, all of us together can do something. Thus, the term Yesh Ma L'asot, there is something to do, or we made a shinui on it. We said there is something we can do. The problem is a lot of people feel helpless because they're just one Jew sitting by himself going, what can I do? Does my tefillah really count? Does my limud Torah really count? Does my giving this pruta to tzedakah really count? Okay. Yes. The answer is yes. Unequivocally yes. But when it's multiplied by you and Terry and Aod and David and Nati doing it, now, what's the exponential result of that? The exponential result of that is you get trillions of mitzvahs, trillions of schar. You can't make a cheshbon on it. Rabbi Nachman, we know from Kabbalah that 3 stones build what? 6 houses?
6.
Right? 4 stones build?
24.
Okay, 5 stones?
David,
5 stones? 125.
125.
When you get to 13 stones, 13 Jews working biachad?
19.
19?
Yeah, 19 you cannot count it anymore.
I thought it says 13. Okay, or it's 13 or 19. When you get to that number, it's off the calculator. My computer can't make the number.
13 you cannot do.
Right.
Sure.
No, 13 is already beyond our
calculate.
scope of reckoning, okay? So if we can get 13 energetic, motivated Jews who believe that they can do something, we change the world. And the world's in sad shape. And I don't have to tell you, I don't look at the news. Okay, the little bit of news I get from emails going, Rabbi, what's... From the questions, I perceive what's going on in the world, right? So, I'm just one little guy trying to motivate a bunch of other little guys to...